Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Katie. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial. That's right. That's what you came here to see. So without further ado, we will get into the tutorial. I use the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. I also put some moisturizer on a little bit ago, but I use this. That was the last thing I put on. And now I'm going to use my Pure 4-in-1 Love Yourselfie foundation. For whatever reason, I keep wanting to buy some more foundation even though I don't really need it. I just feel like I never find the right formula, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and Affogato. Which one is this? Then I'm going to take, I really want to try that one, but I feel like it's just so much. It is pretty though. Okay, we'll try. Okay, so this is the Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette. That's my ring light. So this is the creams. And these are like the powders. That's a highlighter. I'm not really sure what the heck this is called. It's called a diamond powder, but it's like full on like straight up glitter. It is pretty though. Okay, so I'm gonna try the Glow Cream Base, and then I might use the Super Glow, which is this one right there. But I'm gonna use this one first. I'm gonna take my Fenty Lavender powder and set right under eyes, like so. Okay, powdered. Great. Okay. Let's warm up my face a little bit so I don't look as pale. I mean, I am pale, but not as pale. And I'm just going to use my Pure Bronzing Act and Matte Bronze Light. Surprise! That's what it looks like. Let's see. Highlighter. What highlighter are we going to use today? We are going to use the Jaclyn Hill Flash Palette. I was trying to get those freaking blushes. I really was trying, but they sold out, so I didn't get them. But, you know, I don't think they're not limited edition, I don't think. So, I will have time to get them. And then she's coming out with her liquid lips. Her liquid lips. I want them all. I want them all. I don't need them all, but I want them all. And the lip liners. I love the idea of like mixing them and stuff. Like I like that instead of having like a lip kit and stuff. Okay, brows are on. Brows are on. You know what? I think it might be a day for this. The Benefit Give Me Brow Gel, tinted gel, because it is raining outside and I think it's going to rain for the next, like, I don't know, 5 days here in Kansas. So I think I might need some extra insurance on me brows. On me brows. Okay, so brows are on. Let's move on to eyeshadow. Oops. So my husband bought me the Urban Decay Naked Wild, my gosh, my voice, Wild West palette, and I love that packaging. So these are the colors that are in it. Some of these colors I think have been in previous palettes. Like I know Whiskey has been in another palette, but I don't know which palette it was. But I know it's been in another palette. Like one of the Naked palettes, I'm not sure. Obviously one of the Naked palettes, but I don't know which one. But I don't know, it's a neutral palette. It has some color in it. It has Bud and Tex, which are like a green teal colors. But let me read what it said. It said something about its inspiration of the palette. So the Wild West palette is desert inspired neutrals. Has a new vegan lineup of soft beige, rich terracotta brown, deep copper, burnt orange, plus a pop of turquoise green and blue. Naked Wild West shades are inspired by California deserts, Joshua trees, and endless skies. So that's, I don't know, it gives me these 1970s vibes, like when people would take pictures on their like cameras and they would develop, and it had kind of like that, these colors in it. At least the ones that I've seen from my parents is this color scheme, so that's why I liked it. Not everybody else will like it, but you know, you don't have to buy it. Okay, let's take a blending brush and we are going to go into Ghost Town, which is this burnt orange shade. I love these type of colors, and we're going to take that and put on our crease. interesting brushes. Okay, we'll try this, what is it called? Beauty Diva London brush here. Just a typical fluffy blending brush. So let's see. Let's see here. We're going to take Whiskey, which was the shade I was talking about earlier. And packing that on the outer corner. Sorry I'm not talking very much in this video. I don't know, sometimes I just talk in my videos and then other times like I don't know what to talk about. And then like I haven't been doing very many tutorials as of last month. Like I think I did the Valentine's and then I was pretty much not posting anything. Been kind of inside my head a lot, if you know what I mean. With work and trying to finish up this freaking class for my BSN program. It's my last one and it's really irritating me. There's just some things that I just don't understand why we have to do. Like when I started the BSN program, my opinion of what you're going to be going in for the nursing, like BSN, like you're going to be learning more about being a nurse. No, that's not what mine is anyways. It's just like learning about like ethics and like the behind the scenes like business part of it. And it's not my jam. Like, I mean, I understand it, but like it's so freaking boring. And then some of like the things that are implemented, or there's just so many rules and like regulations, and it all depends on each state and blah 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 blah. So it's really boring to me. Like I'm more of like a person's like wants to do it. Like wants to do the stuff. Like I'll do the other stuff, but like I don't want to do it. Like the worst part of being a nurse is the charting, to be honest. Like that is the worst part. I don't mind doing anything else. Giving medicine, taking people to the bathroom, turning people, taking care of COVID patients. But then when like shit hits the fan, like you're like intubating somebody or like helping intubate, like I don't intubate obviously, but when you're intubating like as a team, like the doctor and everything, like I like doing that, but then having to like chart all of it, yeah, no, hate it. But yeah, I've been in ICU for like a year now. I fucking made it, guys. I did it. I did it, guys. I made it a year in ICU. Holy crap. And I'm ACLS certified now. Oh. I just gotta get my PALS, and then they had a TNCC course, but I heard that's very, very difficult class. And when I took when I got my ACLS class, I was worried about, like, I was like overthinking it per usual and getting all anxious, and like I had a horrible time sleeping. I ended up breaking out in like hives, like all over my face right here, and then like on my forehead a little bit, and then down my neck and on my chest, like hives, and they itched. And I tried I tried Benadryl, I tried hydrocortisone cream, and they were not going away. And I was like, well, I haven't changed any makeup that I usually use, and I haven't tried anything too different. So I was just like, why am I breaking out so bad? And I guess it was just from like the stress of worrying about the class. And then literally once the class was over and I was done, that's when the hives like presented themselves. I was like, that's another reason why I wasn't on YouTube either, because I had hives on my face. It was not cute. It was like dry. Oh, it was so bad. It looked so bad. I couldn't wear makeup for a couple of days. Next shade, we are going to go into text. I really hope that it doesn't ruin what I'm trying to do here. So it is a dark greenish turquoise blue, green, whatever. And I hope it just deepens up the outer corner. So it doesn't do that. Gonna be pretty freaking mad. Okay, let's do this. I've also been debating on doing my next mental health video and trying to figure out what topic I want to talk about. Because there's like several topics I've been thinking about talking about. I've been thinking about doing like healthcare, like depression, mental health type of stuff. And then I also thought about doing the next part of my experience with mental health, and my next part was going to be foster care, when I was in the foster care system, and how that kind of changed my perspective on some stuff in my life. And then the other one that I thought about talking about was self-care, like things that have helped me when I'm having a rough time. I mean, there's some days like nothing works other than sleeping. I love to sleep. I thought about doing that. I think the most understated or I don't know how to say it. Like in healthcare, like, yeah, they offer, like, right now they're offering like mental health help, but like it's not the same as talking to somebody that is in healthcare, because they understand what you're talking about. Like, you can talk to somebody, in a psychologist or a counselor or whatever, and like, but they're not going to understand, like, in my opinion, than somebody that's been in healthcare and has actually lived through it or seen the things that we saw. I think there should be something like that. And actually, in my ACLS program, they have, the instructor was talking about how they have for the EMS and EMTs that go out and see some pretty messed up stuff when they go out sometimes. And that can like psychologically break you in a way if you're not prepared for what you're about to go up against. And they have like a peer like thing where they talk. I thought that was pretty interesting that they have that. And I wish they had that for like nurses and doctors and stuff. I think they should have that for like people that have mental health problems in particular, like a counselor that has been rich their entire life or whatever, and they just become a freaking counselor. Yeah, they don't know what it's like. And they've never seen the things that some of these people have seen. So that's just my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll find out. I really like that dark green. It's really taking me places. Ooh, another thing I was thinking about doing is talking about, what is it? I guess that would kind of be like ghost stories, maybe? But I thought that was more Halloween type of thing. But, you know, spirits don't care. They don't care if it's Halloween or not. They show up whenever they feel like it. I thought it would be kind of interesting to share some of my experiences, especially when I work in healthcare and I worked in a nursing home and a hospital. And there's some things that happen that don't quite make sense. Or it just, you have no explanation for it, like no medical explanation, no like scientific reasoning to why certain things happen or hear things. I thought that'd be an interesting topic to talk about. Oh, let me know down below. That'd be interesting. Just trying to think of topics to talk about while I'm doing my makeup because I'm kind of boring. That's so sad. Okay, I'm just taking that ghost town shade, that burnt orange, and smoking it out down here. I don't think I can ever do like any like plain, like not dramatic eyes look. I'm always going to the deep end with this. Oh well. I kind of like these brushes, but I think they're like $48 and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 brushes. 4 brushes for $48. Like, fucking excuse me? What do you think I am? I'm gonna take that whiskey shade and put it down here to deepen it up. Okay, so my camera decided to cut me off. And you know how I feel about people that cut me off? Okay, so I went into Bud. What's in this shimmery teal shade and taking a flat shading brush that's a little moist, a little wet, and I've been packing it on to my lid. now for the last step, let's do the inner corner, and we are going to use Cowboy Rick. Which reminds me of my uncle on my dad's side. His name was Ricky, and he reminded me of a mean cowboy. And when I was a kid, I was definitely scared of him. Well, not definitely scared of him, but like, he could be mean. And actually, like, the last memory I have of him is at our last, like, my maiden name is Taylor. At my last family reunion when I was like 7 or 8, I think. No, yeah, somewhere around there. He took us all kids on a 4-wheeler. Well, all the kids that were not, that didn't have the ball, but had the balls to do it, and that was me. He took us on the 4-wheeler to go feed the cows, because my grandparents had cows, and I think they had a horse too. And the parents were so pissed, but we went and fed the cows on the 4-wheeler, and we were actually supposed to be leaving that night to go, you know, go back home. And he took us all kids to go feed the cows in the evening, and the parents were so pissed because we didn't, first of all, they didn't know where we were. I don't think. And then second of all, we went out there late, and so they didn't get to leave that night. But it was a really good memory to me. I will always remember that memory. I'm like, maybe he isn't that mean. And he was definitely wild, though. He was definitely a wild one. And then after that, I didn't see him for like a long, like several years. And like, but he has like a unique like laugh in the way he talks. So when it was at my grandfather's funeral, I didn't recognize him at first because it had been several years since I seen him. And I was like, because he was like super skinny whenever I knew him, like when he was younger. And when I saw him again, he was like, he had gained some weight. Nothing wrong with that. And I was like, who is this guy? And then he started talking, and then he laughed, and I was like, oh my god, that's Uncle Ricky. Like, what the fuck? I haven't seen him in fucking ever. And yeah. And then all these people that had knew me when I was like really young, I was like 7 or 8 years old last time they'd probably seen me. And then I come to this, the funeral, which in our family we do things a little bit differently than most people's family. So like usually you go to a funeral and you go to like a service and stuff, and you dress in black and like, you know, formal, and you'll cry and like whatnot. So my dad's family is more like cowboys, and like there's kind of rough around the edges, and they don't really show their emotions all that much. So you dress in like blue jeans and like a nice shirt, or like flannel, like you know. And they only remember me when I was a little kid. So when I show up, I have my oldest, but he was a toddler or baby at the time, and my husband, but he wasn't my husband quite yet, but they see me and they're like, they didn't recognize me at first, and then they're like, oh, and then I started drinking a beer, and they're like, huh, so I guess I'm still a tailor, unfortunately. Although I do not, a majority of them I do not associate with anymore. Like I don't even know some of them anymore. Because after the like usual, like when grandparents pass away, like everybody wants to take the stuff, and they want the money, and they want this, and they want that. So I never want anything from my grandparents, and never expected anything from my grandparents, and I didn't get anything. But that was a little story, and why I associate with the Naked Wild West palette, and I really like it. Okay, so enough of my babbling. Let's move on, guys. We are going to eyeline these lids, and I think I'll go off camera because I have to zoom in and I won't be able to be on camera, so I'll be back. Okay, eyeliner is on, and I use the Stila. Where's that? Got it? Where'd it go? No. The Stila Stay All Day Dual Ended Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I love this because it has this side right here that has the precise, and give you that freaking sharp freaking eyeliner, winged liner. Then I used the Big Ego Tarte Mascara. I got this in my BoxyCharm, and I really like it. It's funny, I really like the packaging. They got me. And then I applied my Ardell Faux Mink lashes in 811. That's what they look like. I need to buy some more. Oh, I should order Manny anyways lashes. I really like those. I really like the Sephora and House of Lash, like the collaboration that is on Sephora. I had the aquamarine ones, but they don't have those anymore. But they have like the newer ones. I think one's called Iris. That one. Okay. Let's get into my lips. Yeah, okay. Moving on. We got Haus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Lady Gaga. I got this in my BoxyCharm as well. I don't know if you can see it. This is her lip liner. I've not bought anything from her company, which is surprising because I love Lady Gaga. And this is the shade Rip. Oh, no. This is called Rip Lip Liner. And the shade is called En Pointe. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. On Point, probably. That's probably like French or something like that. Oh, that's nude. I love me some nudes. Obviously, all my lip liners are nude. So this is the packaging. It's like simple but cute. Like, I don't know. Let's apply this to my lips and go from there. It's very, very pretty eyeliner. I really like that. Or not eyeliner, lip liner. But that's the shade. Oh, it's really pretty. I like that. It kind of reminds me of the Fenty Unbutton lip Stunner lip paint. I'm probably not put on top of this. Love this. I wish you had more nudes in this formula, because some of them are just super dark on me. Oh my god, it's like the exact color of Unbutton. Okay then. Okay, so makeup is done. Let's set this and lock it down. We're going to use the Tarte, I'm going to attempt to pronounce that, Miracle Mist Setting Spray. Okay, so I'm going to show you what my hair looks like here. So I'm going to fix this a little bit, because I dyed yesterday, and I know you're not supposed to wash it immediately, because then it'll just fade out all of the color, but oh, it's so pretty. I love it. But we're going to fix this, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished my hair, and I did a considerably good job. I don't know how long it'll stay, but I am in love with it. Oh, it's so pretty. I wish you could see like the purple shift to it. It looks like almost black, but it's not. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. You can follow me on my social medias down below. I'm pretty active on my Instagram and my TikTok. I love sending TikToks to people. If you're like a sarcastic bitch, you know. So I will see you guys really, really soon, and until then, yeah, bye.